Being a good friend is so, social media doesn't talk about this, or at least if they talk about it, maybe I don't see it. But you know, when you see friendship goals, or you see like girlfriends or girls trips, you always see the girls trips. They're like, we're doing our makeup together, we're getting ready. And so like I was on a live and I was talking about friendships. I was doing my makeup because you guys can see I still have this on, and I was talking about what it takes to be a good friend. Because like people always see the kiki side, they see the good side. When I tell you, being a good friend comes with weight. When you watch your friends go through stuff that there's absolutely nothing you can do but just sit with them and just pray with them and just grieve with them and cry with them and just hold their hand, it is so hard. It's the silent moments that you have like with your friends. It's the moments where you sit on the couch and you're like, I really don't know how you're gonna get out of the situation, but just know that I'm here for you. Those are the things we need to see more of, because I feel like a lot of people want friends, rightfully so. You should want friendship, you should want community, but a lot of people are like, oh, well, she was moody, she was cranky, that's how our friendship ended. And on TikTok there was these friends that were going viral because they had a friend who just had a baby, and the friend had a baby, the friend struggling with postpartum, and the friend decided to just block everyone and cut them off. And they were like, because they kept calling the friend, and the friend's like, you guys are annoying, leave me alone, that whole thing. And apparently they rocked up to the friend's house and they were outside and they were singing songs like, girl, something, 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 something. And they were like, she wasn't opening the door. So somehow they broke into the house, broke into a room, found in the room, whatever. And in the comment section, people were saying they might have saved their friendship, they might have saved that friend, they might have saved the baby. And there was such a mixture of like, people were like, man, if she blocked me, I'd be done. Like, because you had a baby doesn't mean that it's the end of our friendship. Like, some people take getting married or having babies too serious. And then other people were like, yeah, no, she saved the friendship, the girl's going through postpartum. And I was just like, if you want good friendship, if you want longevity, now I am not a coach, I'm not qualified, I'm not anything, but what I have known with friendships is that it takes a lot of weight, it is hard. And I'm not saying stick around for friendships where they ill treat you. I am saying that as a friend at times, you're gonna need to know when to be like, okay, she snapped at me, that's not targeted towards me. Girl, come sit down, what's happening? You know, like, okay, what's happening? Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, it's not gonna be roses where you're gonna be cuddling the whole time, watching movies. You're gonna have, it's literally like a relationship. Think husband and wife. There are gonna be times where the husband is going to annoy his wife. Does it mean that she loves him less? No. She may not like him in that moment, but she definitely loves him. And that's the same thing with friendship, because it was blowing my mind. And we were talking about on the live that like some people were like, oh, cut it loose. Like, some people get so crazy when they get kids or husbands. They think like, oh, because we single. And it's like, no, like, that friend is going through, and her friends were saying that if it means we have to show up every day to her house and make sure she takes a bath, make sure we help bath this baby, make sure she eats, that's what we're gonna do to get our friend back and healthy. And I was like, that is it. That's what being a friend is that it's not the trips, it's not the trips are great, the brand deals are great, the maid of honors, the bridesmaids, all those things are great. But it's a time where you just sit and you just cry with your friend. It's a time where you might have to like pick your friend up in her vomit, physically and literally. You might have to see your friend cry. You might have to be like, okay, I'm here, let's clean your house. Those are the times that like going through those seasons with people makes a friendship stronger. And so I wanted to come here and talk about it, because I feel like people think that you know, like, I get we need to have boundaries, and I get we need to be strong, and I get we need to not let people walk all over us. But sometimes, and I'm guilty of it too, trust me, sometimes people just need you to see them. And like, when your friend snaps, or when your friend is having a hard time, maybe it's not about you, just maybe something is happening with them. And like, I'm not saying force yourself. If you feel like you've tried everything and you still can't get through to them, then it's there. But be open to the possibility that like your friend could be going through stuff, and sometimes you just have to go through stuff with them. And then sometimes seasons are over. It's like that's something I've struggled with, where I've stayed too long in a season or a stage where a friendship has definitely been done, and then I've left crying, snot in tears, but I've held on for too long, you know. It's still a fine line. I'm still trying to figure that out. But yeah, I wanted to come talk about it with you guys on YouTube, because I know that a lot of us want good friendships, and a lot of us deserve good friendships, and everyone deserves community, but community is work, and sometimes friends are going to push you away. And I know I'm guilty of it. Like, if I was to ask some of my closest friends here, I've pushed them away so many times, and they'd be like, okay, cool, yeah, we could tell you we're going through something, or like, we hear when you want to speak about it. And so yeah, don't push your friends away. And if you have a friend who's pushing you away, reach out and try to find a way, even if it's just sitting and watching a movie. Like, there are some friends that I know that they're not going to want to talk to me about it, but hey, let's watch a movie, let's get on a call for 2 hours and talk about absolutely nothing. And it's like, okay, like, she's okay. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have a great day. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.